Today's card is tight, clean, and priced to win. Here's the quick hit. Alperen Şengün over 6.5 assists at -142. Washington Capitals moneyline at -115. New York Knicks -5.5 at -110. Yesterday, we went 2-1, plus 0.65 units. Hoops did what efficient hoops do, while Uruguay-US turned into a meteorological experiment. Lesson logged, units banked, and we swing again. Let's start with Şengün. When defenses wall off the rim, bad offenses panic. Smart offenses pass. Cleveland lives to deter paint shots with length and verticality, which turns shot attempts into kickouts. That's Şengün's playground. He's averaging north of 7 assists per game, and when Houston tilts into Point-Şengün sets, his touch map looks like a quarterback hitting progressions. The market keeps pricing him like a finisher. The film keeps showing a hub who bends help and finds cutters. If you're hung up on the last Cavs meeting where he posted a low assist count, that's like judging a novel after reading one page. Sample noise pretending to be insight. We prefer what repeats, elbow touches, dribble handoffs, and short roll dimes against a drop that refuses to leave the lane. I've seen columns today pivot to points or points plus rebounds because it's comfier to count what goes in the hoop. That's the math equivalent of paying $100 for a $50 bill. Sure, it feels familiar, but you're losing value every time. We're buying the passing angle because Cleveland's scheme is the nudge, Houston's spacing is the lever, and Şengün's decision-making is the fulcrum. Over 6.5? And yes, we paid the juice because the number is wrong, not the price. Now, Capitals money line. If you're betting this by logo, you're doing it wrong. At 5-on-5, Washington's defensive environment is stable, structured, and stingy, while Edmonton has spent too many minutes playing with matches in its own end. The goaltending delta matters, the travel spot matters, and the Capitals at home in this range is the side that needs the fewest things to go right. I've seen the "but Connor McDavid" crowd backing the Oilers on the puck line like that's a thesis. It isn't. That's cheering for variance to cut your steak. When you strip the noise, you get something simple. Washington suppresses quality, Edmonton concedes too many clean looks, and the Oilers are in another road-heavy patch where legs fade before narratives do. One analyst tossed an Oilers plus 1.5 into a same-game parlay and called it value. Cute. That's like putting a racing stripe on a minivan and insisting it's fast. If your edge depends on the game landing exactly inside a thin band of outcomes, you don't have an edge, you have a hope. We'll take the side with the better 5-on-5 profile and the building advantage, at a number that still assumes Edmonton's reputation equals current form. Knicks -5.5. Yes, New York has been allergic to road wins so far, and yes, that's the headline some folks are riding to the window. The problem, headlines don't rebound. The Knicks do. They're top tier on the glass and physically overwhelm thin front courts, which is precisely what Dallas has right now. If Jalen Brunson goes, and he's trending the right direction, New York's half-court offense stabilizes in late clock, but even without him, the Knicks' shot profile and extra possessions are the story. Dallas's offense has been stuck in molasses, and they're leaning on kids and role players to do heavyweight jobs while waiting for star bodies to return. I've seen a few picks on Mavericks, plus the points framed as market overreacting to Brunson. No, the market is underreacting to New York's possession edge and Dallas's creative deficit. Laying less than 3 possessions with the more complete, more physical, better coached team is not aggressive. It's disciplined. And for anyone clutching to, but the Knicks are 0-4 on the road, remember? 1 game is a dot, 4 games is a dotted line, still not a trend. Regression isn't a myth, it's a metronome. To recap the plays. Şengün over 6.5 assists at -142. Capitals moneyline at -115. Knicks -5.5 at -110. We challenge narratives, we reward math, and we don't mistake noise for a North Star. Let's get paid.